Here's the truth about identity in 2026. Identity is not mindset. Identity is not personal development. Identity is not a collection of labels you wear on the outside of your life. Identity is the felt sense of who you are when your nervous system, your subconscious, and your truth move in the same direction. It is the quiet hum beneath your thoughts. It is the pattern your body repeats under pressure. It is the way your voice changes when you feel safe, and the way it collapses when you don't. Identity is not who you think you are. Identity is who you feel you are. And here's the truth that 2026 demands. You cannot think your way out of an identity that lives in your nervous system. Thinking is optional. Nervous system imprinting is not. You're not living from the identity you want. You are living from the identity your body believes is safe. See, the body always tells the real story. I grew up in two worlds. My father, a jazz organist born in the early 1900s, carried generational shame, brilliance, and musical genius. My mother, as an astrologer, carried intuition, wisdom, and a lineage of quiet strength. Two very different worlds, two very different identities, two very different nervous system maps. Biracial, between cultures, between identities, between expectations. So as a child, I learned to navigate contradictory spaces. And when I entered adulthood, I carried those contradictions inside my body, shaping my voice, my leadership, my relationships, my resilience, and my patterns of collapse. Then chronic illness arrived, not as a punishment, as an initiation. Then the near-death experiences, they arrived, not as trauma, as interruption, as a reminder, as a reset. Then the loss of my entire nuclear family, father, mother, brother, all gone. Identity has not survived those moments unchanged. Identity reveals itself through those moments. And yet, none of these experiences defined me. They uncovered me. They showed me something essential. Every single survival strategy I carried in my body was built to keep me alive, but not a single one was built to help me live. I realized overachievement was a survival response. Shame was a survival response. Shrinking was a survival response. Silence was a survival response. Being the strong one was a survival response. Being the invisible one was a survival response. Being the one who doesn't need help was a survival response. And none of it was identity. None of it was truth. You see, the personal lie and the deeper truth was buried in there. Somewhere in your past, you inherited a personal lie. I'm too much. I'm not enough. My needs don't matter. My voice doesn't belong here. Love is unsafe. Receiving is dangerous. Visibility is a threat, etc. And this lie became your identity organizing principle. Your nervous system installed it as an operating system. And here's the essential truth. A lie cannot be removed by logic. A lie must be rewired at the level where it lives, in the nervous system. When you release the personal lie, your truth emerges. Your real identity is not the version of you that learned to survive in rooms that could not hold you. Your real identity is the version of you that is here now, able to express the fullness of your being without collapsing or apologizing. A strategy to express the deeper truth of who you are, not the inherited lie of who you used to be. Because expression is identity made external. Expression is truth made visible. Expression is who you are when your nervous system says yes. You see, the nervous system is the gatekeeper of your destiny. You want more? More income? More visibility? More truth? More leadership? More love? More aligned clients? More opportunity? More recognition? More impact? And your conscious mind says apps. But your nervous system says, we'll never be able to do that. We've never felt this before. This feels unfamiliar. This feels dangerous. This feels like exposure. This feels like losing control. So you get close and then you shrink. You take a step forward and then disappear. You mark it boldly, then go silent. You receive a yes, and sabotage the follow through. This is not a mindset issue. This is capacity. This is physiology. A nervous system that cannot accommodate the life, performance, visibility, and receiving your future requires. You see, without capacity, identity collapses. Without identity, behavior collapses. Without behavior, outcomes collapse. In my work, identity is not a concept. It is a structure. A triangle with 3 layers. At the bottom is your program, your conditioning, your trauma imprints, your illness-coded patterns, your family blueprint, your survival strategies, your habitual loops, your conversations, your behaviors. And then in the middle is the avatar, the identity, and then sales and marketing. Where you believe you must be to be safe. Your roles, your voice, your visibility threshold, your sense of worth, your expression, your leadership, your self-perception. Then at the top is the nervous system, the operating system, your capacity, your safety, your regulation, your physiological tolerance for your life flows from the top down. Your business flows from the top down. Your relationships flow from the top down. The 3 questions that rewrite your future. Breathe. Place your hand over your heart. Drop your shoulders and ask, what is the identity that is living in my nervous system, not my mind? What deeper truth about myself am I ready to express? What level of nervous system capacity does my future require? And am I embodying it now? I want you to close your eyes and hear this. With your hand on your heart, you are living from your truth. You are expressing the version of who you are that no longer hides. You are breathing from a regulated center. You are holding more capacity with every breath. You are safe in your expansion. You are powerful beyond measure. You are living the identity that matches the life you choose. You are aligned. You are present. You are whole. You are here. You are ready. You are the architect of your life because you are the architecture itself. Be kind. Be well. Be a blessing. And let that sink into your body. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes, rub your hands together, tap your feet on the floor, give your face a nice massage, and fully alert, awake and aware. Be kind, be well, be a blessing. For more tips and information like this, subscribe, like, and follow.